Hi, it's Fanny of Living Richly on a Budget. Today we're gonna make 0-minute foods in Instant Pot. What are 0-minute foods? 0-minute foods are foods that you can cook for 0 minutes in Instant Pot. So you're probably wondering, does it really cook food in there for 0 minutes? Well, yes it does, because it takes time to come up to pressure and it's cooking the food along with it. And at 0 minutes, it's done. We're gonna make broccoli, green beans, and zucchini. And one big tip that I have for cooking 0-minute foods is to stay near your pot, because you're going to want to do a quick release once it's done. Foods like broccoli and green beans tend to overcook really easily, so you have to stay nearby so you won't overcook it. You're probably wondering, is it faster to cook in the Instant Pot versus the stove? Well, I did a test side by side cooking broccoli on the stove and on the Instant Pot at the same time, and guess what? They cooked about the same time, so it takes about the same time as on the stove. But the advantage of having it in the Instant Pot is that it cooks it more consistently than on a stove. So I always get the same results every time I cook in Instant Pot. And it frees up my stove to cook other things so that I could just focus on cooking whatever meat I'm cooking and then just have Instant Pot cook the broccoli. So let's get started. First, we're gonna put the steamer basket in. You can get this on Amazon. I'll have a link below. And then pour a cup of water. You can get away with half a cup of water, but if your Instant Pot tends to get the burn warning, then just use 1 cup of water. The advantage of using half a cup of water is that it just cooks faster. So I'm gonna start with broccoli. So I washed this broccoli, and all you have to do now is close the lid. Put it to sealing. Then we're gonna do manual, 0 minutes. The Instant Pot just beeped and it's finished cooking, and I'm gonna do a quick release. The pin is dropped and now it's ready to open. So you wanna take this out right away because it can overcook. You can see that the broccoli is cooked in 0 minutes. How I like to serve my broccoli with the rock watching over is just to put some butter on there. I used Kerrygold butter. I like to use Kerrygold butter because it's just a richer butter flavor. Butter from Ireland, made with that comes from grass-fed cows. So I just put some butter in here, let it melt in here. You can also, of course, put it over stove and like pan fry it, and it'll probably get the flavor in better, but you know, most of the time I'm just gonna make it like this because I just want to do it quick. Just make sure that the butter melts in with the broccoli, and then I salt it. And there you go, broccoli made with 0 minutes in Instant Pot. Next, we're going to do green beans and zucchini in Instant Pot. I'm going to cook them together in one pot so that it's not repetitive. And I'm going to put in 1 cup of water. Almost forgot this at first. And we're doing green beans, and these are the ones from the Asian grocery store. They're the long ones that, and they've been cut up. But you can use regular green beans and use the full length. You don't have to cut it up. This is just what was in my fridge right now from my in-laws. And then we have zucchini that I peeled off the skin and I cut into matchsticks. We're doing half and half just to keep it separate so I can show you how I prep them later. Let's close the lid. Set the sealing. So Instant Pot is finished cooking, and we're going to do a quick release. Now it's ready to open. It's steaming hot, and we're going to take out the green beans first. And then the zucchini. Here's the zucchini and green beans, and I like to serve it the same way. I just drizzle some olive oil on it and some salt. I always put some sort of fat with my vegetables now because I read somewhere that in order to absorb the vitamins in vegetables, you need to eat it with fat. So it's either butter or oil that I serve it with. And it gives it a little flavor so the kids will eat it too. Let's give a little stir. Of course, you can serve it any way you want. So here's the final product. Here's the broccoli. It's tender, perfect. It's not overcooked. Here's the zucchini. It's soft and tender. Here's the green beans. I just took a bite and it's still crunchy, but yet it's cooked. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. If you like this video, please click thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, hit the bell notification to get notified of my newest videos like this. Also, I'd like to hear what foods have you cooked for 0 minutes in Instant Pot. And if you haven't cooked anything for 0 minutes in Instant Pot, let me know which one you're interested in cooking. See you next time. Bye. 0 minutes.